The next step after preparation is to go to the Analyze tab, and we want to click on the first arrow, which is Segment the Airway. It brings up this multi-window view that we're typically used to, the axial, coronal, and sagittal views along with the 3D rendering. If we get lost at all, we can always come over to the SICAT suite and play a video for that area in order to determine what to do next. We're going to find the first anatomical landmark, the posterior portion of the hard palate. If we click on this, we can make this full screen, which makes it much easier to visualize. We can double click on the first point of reference and then slide and drag down to the elevation of C2, which is right here. And the software will automatically segment the airway. From this point, we're going to jump back to the multi-window view, and we'll have the ability to visualize each one of these segmentations. Again, if we want to look at it closely, we can go to the full screen view, look at what that looks like, go back to the multi-window view, and we can see it in each one. If we come over to the axial view, we have the ability to click and hold and scan through the volume up and down and evaluate the shape of the airway from an axial view. We have the same ability to do that in a coronal view and also a sagittal view. We can change the brightness contrast if we need to. We can export any one of these to a clipboard or to the Sidexis output. The other thing that we can do while we're here is we can come to any one of these tools and we can clip any part of the airway that we want removed, or we can add to it if need be. If we're happy with the way that things look, we click OK, and we go on, and now we see our color 3D rendering of the airway. We can evaluate this again in the airway mode or in the NPR radiology mode if we feel more comfortable with that. Either way, the tools are the same. Now, measuring and angles don't matter much because for the most part we have the ability to see where the minimal cross-sectional area is. It automatically measures for us. If we look at these tools here and we start to slide up and down this cross-section, if you notice it will still measure everything for us. So we can evaluate the airway. We can also look at this kind of endoscopically with hard tissue or just soft tissue. However we like to evaluate it, we can do that. And we can rotate it. We can scan by turning the image the way we want, and then we can take this arrow right here and scan up and down through the airway volume. If we spotted a spot that we were interested in documenting, we can again come to this tab here, save it to clipboard or save it to the Sidexis software. If we didn't like that particular area, we can remove it by going back here, picking another spot. Anything that we see that's unusual that we want to question, same thing over here. In the sagittal view, we can make that a screenshot showing us this constriction. That's how the software functions. We can clip it if we wanted to clip it from a side view, however we wanted to look at it. And using the software is easy and very straightforward. Now we have a very excellent graphic image to discuss with the patient or to include in a handout.